everyone. What's up? What's going on? It's so much going on this morning. Oh my God. Hold up. Who is this on here now? Okay. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the live. Good morning. Good morning, America. Child, what's up, Jackson Street? Good morning. Good morning to my bro who's online with me. You guys make sure you like and share the video. Subscribe if you're new here, please, and thank you very kindly. Some of y'all might be up on the backup channel, so make sure you like and share those and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Please and thank you very kindly. Child, it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. And I want to give a shout out to all of y'all who were actually able to stay tuned in to Rob Rex last night, all night. Last night, all night, this morning, up until the time his ass got arrested once again. I could not believe what I was seeing. I could not believe what I was seeing. And did y'all? Oh my God, bro. I don't know if you saw it, but hold on. Child, you up there laughing, Jackson. That shit was crazy. Like, that shit was crazy. I'm like, what the fuck? Did you literally get out of jail, go pick you up some cigarettes, and go pick you up some liqueur, rent a hotel room to stay up all night long and talk big shit, just big shit popping, bumping them gums, and drinking all night long, only to be arrested again? Oh my God. Lovely said, morning the hood table beef in 313 ain't started, but best believe he gonna finish it. You know what? I don't know if Rob was really upset with Beef and 13 because of him thinking he was harassing his family, or because of a lot of people blowing it up on the internet, because a lot of people on the internet was saying, oh my God, you was up there harassing this family and harassing the sister. Now the sister scared. The sister don't want to come live. The sister don't want to talk to Tracie. The sister don't want to do no interview. The sister. And I'm like, a lot of people, I think one of them was Jay Wilson who was doing that. So I don't know if he was really harassing the sister or the family like that, or if it was blown out of proportion or whatnot. But he was up there talking about, you contacted me, and Rob was like, Beefin was like, no, you contacted me and you called me, but we all know that you contacted him first in order for him to get your phone number, in order for him to jump on your live and do that 1 minute segment that you did. Kudos to you. You did get, some little tidbit pieces of information in that 1 minute that you was on live. But Rob was really upset with Beefing. He's of course upset with Tracie too. He's upset with Tracie, and I have to say, there are some people who are wondering why she hasn't returned his stuff back yet. And bro, I don't know if you heard a part of that last night, but people were like, Rob was locked up for what, like 2 weeks? Yeah, like 2 weeks, give or take. And they were like, he couldn't have gave it to her family. She couldn't have gave it to his family. She couldn't have dropped it off the police department. She couldn't have put it in the mail. I know Tracie was saying some stuff about, I just don't want to send it to anybody without knowing for sure that this is the person that he wants to have the stuff, and blah 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 blah. But me, I can agree with some of the people who are like, but why would you take it to Texas? Why would you take his stuff with you to Texas? But then there are people who saying she ain't even in Texas yet. Some people still believe he's some people still believe that she's in Sacramento. Some people believe that she is in Texas. I don't know where the hell she at. Has she went live yet and showed herself? Y'all let me know. Has Tracie went live and showed herself yet? Child, I can't. Child, I don't know Rob Rap that good. I don't know him that good. I know some of y'all have been following him. They say he was part of this sector, he was part of that sector. He got around to now to the B sector by way of Tracie and others. So I don't know him that well to talk much about his past or about his history. But the nigga got arrested twice in 2 weeks. Like, has he ever got arrested like that before online? Has he ever got like? I know he has a record, but damn, that was really expeditious. I'm like, you know what? And then hold up, y'all, hold up. Oh my god, oh my god. I want to talk about. Hold on, let me get this real quick. Let me get this real quick. This screenshot, y'all. Let me get this screenshot. And then I'm gonna drop this link. I'm gonna drop this good old stanky link. Just in case anybody wants to jump on here. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this screenshot real quick. This, ooh. You know what? When I was tuning in to Rob last night, I mean, I recall him saying, and y'all chat, keep me honest, chat, keep me honest. I recall him saying that his family had told him to stay offline. Am I correct? Y'all chat, keep me honest. When he first got on live last night, or it was toward the beginning of his live, and he was saying that his family told him to stay offline. And he was like, but forget that. I ain't about to stay offline. I'm gonna let these niggas have it. And I was like, well, okay, I agree. You don't have to stay off a line, but you just gotta, in my head, I'm thinking, you just gotta be more careful. You just gotta watch what you're saying. You can't be getting on here like some of the shit I heard him saying last night. I'm like, this motherfucker, he is crazy. You up here talking about you go off this person, you go off that person. I'm gonna put this person in the dirt. When I see you what's on site, I'm gonna off you on site. What did he say? He said, I'm gonna do something to your niece. He was threatening the man's niece and everything. And this was beefing 313. And then we saw beefing. He had like this package in his hand. I don't know what exactly was in the package, but it was like a vanilla folder. And I guess it was information on his probation officer and things that he can and cannot do. You know, while he's on vacation. I mean, did I say vacation?
Yeah. Well, that's what the fuck he about to be on. Yeah.
I am just flabbergasted right now. I'm sorry, y'all. I am flabbergasted right now. I'm seriously flabbergasted.
No, that boy done lost his damn mind. I said, me and my wife was watching that shit last night. It started giving me a headache. Like, really, bro? Like, come on, man. Look, at the end of the day, I don't underestimate no man. Brother, man, if you watching this, ain't no killing without no killing.
My connection bad. I'm gonna go out and come back.
Okay, we hear you real good, but go out and come back if you have to.
Oh, okay. Okay, if you can hear me, it's fine.
The chief of all chiefs stopped me here. Ain't gonna be no killing without no killing, bro. You need to stop that, man, because even if you are doing shock jocking, real ones don't move like that, Chief. And that's all I'm gonna say. And I'm not gonna even incriminate myself. The real ones don't move like that. If you want to do shock jocking, figure something else out. I hate to see brothers doing the drill. I hate for all people to have to call them people on us. But when you doing stupid and silly shit like that, homeboy, come on, man. Then you disrespecting the sisters, calling them bitches and bamboo. They asking, hey, bro, can you please refrain? Then you going all off, and then you got into it with some chick, Trinity. I'm in A going at it. My wife was like, "What you get that?"
Trinity was going at it.
I'm like, bro, what's going down, man? Oh man, I'll kill anybody. I can't kill for one partner. And I'm gonna tell you, some of us don't like that shit. Because I'm going to tell you right now, bro, you going to harm another person, a man, a woman, children, or kids, it's all green light on you, bro. I can guarantee you. And please, whatever you do, black man, don't bring your ass down here to Texas, man, with that extra shit, bro, because I am telling you, my brother, where that sister is from, especially the east side of the San Antonio, man, them niggas will throw your ass in the bottom of that San Antonio River or the Mexicans, dog, they will dissect your ass. I'm telling you something I know, bro. So you might want to kind of lay off of that. I don't know if you was using some shots. And I'm looking at your bail right now, bro. They're not playing with you, homie. They're not playing with you at all, bro. And because all that shit that you were saying, oh, about fuck the police, I'll kill the cops, all that, bro. They gonna hit you for that. They're not gonna hit you for the shit that that you can turn around and did to that other person. They're gonna hit your goofy ass and sitting up there talking about you killed the cops and boom, boom, boom. Come on, man. You know they're watching us like hawks and eagles, man. Like, come on, bro. You up there getting drunk on live, bagging about the doggone me. I'm on probation and I do the fuck I want and boom, bam, boom, and fuck y'all niggas. Anybody can get it, I'll kill anybody. Come on, chief. Like, I've been there, done that, bro. I mean, but dude, you, brother, man, please, man, just you got a decent following. Once you just level it up from there, man, but now you're thinking, I mean, but hey, I'm not here to try to save you. I'm just giving you a fair warning. Warning comes before destruction. You don't need to worry about, you don't need to too much be worried about these niggas out here on these streets. You need to be worried about some boys and some baddies and that man sitting up behind that doggone desk in that black robe that got some life in their hands right now. Because if they really, really, really want to, and a prosecutor that really want to get in your shit, man, they can lock you up, dog, and you will never see daylight. Just because of that shit. That they don't play with that terroristic threat, especially online. That's an automatic felony because it's over the airwaves. So that's like you going to a plane, talk about you feel like blowing some shit up. Man, they're gonna charge you, dog, with straight up federal terroristic threat. Man, like, come on, bro. Like, dog, he was up all night. Like, I literally woke up this morning to get myself together, man. And here it is, I look up on the thing. These people talk about, oh, man, what the hell going on? Get on your knees.
Hold on, bro. Let me address the chat. Jackson, he's out? Mm-hmm. What you mean he's out? He just went to jail a couple of hours ago. Jackson, did you know did you know he got arrested, Jackson? Are you telling me he's already out? With a $500,000 bond? And they got him for a felony and a misdemeanor? Hey, Sassy, what's up? Let me drop this.
I don't think he's out. I don't know.
Jackson is saying, we do know he's out, right? And he's out. He just got arrested a couple of hours ago.
Keith Johnson just said it was. He just broke it down with the felony. I mean, I don't think that they would let him go that quick. But then again,
he was in the parking lot. I saw him in the parking lot earlier, like last night. But
he was there in that doggone hotel room, I do believe. I went to see the hotel room.
Okay, thank you, Coco. Because I'm up here like, I don't know if Jackson was tuned in all night through the morning, but I saw his ass. I was watching. And it's crazy because when I was watching the chat this morning, I just happened to watch last night till I dozed off. I woke up, he was still live. I started watching again. I saw VS was on there. Then her and Octavius started getting into it, and then I dozed off again, and then I had to go pick my son up at 4:00 in the morning. So I'm watching it again. Then I get home, I'm watching it again, and I literally was watching it when he said, "Oh my God, yo! Oh my God, they behind me! The cops are behind me!" Oh, did y'all see the expression on his face?
Yeah, all that killing shit went out the window.
And what's up, Sass? What's up, sassy girl?
Hey. Hey girl, I don't think am I on?
Yes, ma'am, you on.
Oh, I still see, okay, girl, I still see me in the back. What's up? I can't see the name of your other guest.
Oh, we got Miss Sislo right above you.
Oh, hey Sislo.
And then my brother Count Amaru.
Okay.
Hey baby.
Hey girl. I said I was coming back over here so we could chop it up. I didn't know we was gonna be talking about that nigga back in jail.
Sassy.
Girl.
Sassy, I cannot. I'm flabbergasted, girl. I'm flabbergasted. That's the biggest word I can think of right now.
Girl, let me give you a couple more.
Please
Discombobulated.
Uh-huh.
I'm discombobulated. I'm aghast. Okay. I'm flabbergasted at this tomfoolery that we are witnessing. Girl, I went to sleep on these streets about 11:30 my time.
Uh-huh.
I woke up at 6. Him and Tracie was still live. I said no. So I'm thinking all I got to do today is put it in my ear and work. But no, bitch. I can't even rewatch the shit I missed because I got to watch the other stuff live. Because this dude, and 500K, you know, is this Fed? Is this Fed time?
Child. Bro.
What's the charge? It's too little. What's the charge?
You know what? It's crazy. The whole thing is absent. Let me say this here.
Go ahead, sis.
Let me put this shameless plug up in this beat. I heard that VS sent him $200.
She did. I was watching when she did because she sent him 100 at first, and then I take this. I said 200.
Miss VS, you want to go live on my channel, honey?
VS is live right now. VS been live damn near for the last 2 years straight.
She not live right now.
No. Oh, well, she's about to go live.
I said
she was on
to. Yeah, she's about to. It's in 5 minutes supposedly.
Yep.
But
I was being silly. I can't even talk. I was being silly, but for $200, I go live just for her. That's a shame.
That ain't the reason why she did. That ain't the reason why she gave it to her.
I was just kidding. I said I was being silly.
Yeah, we just don't want you to be playing around. We like, I don't know if we don't want you to be playing around.
Okay, but now that you brought it up, for the people who missed it though, the reason why she gave him $200 was because of the simple fact. I want to get into this because I feel where VS was coming from. Well, VS has started talking to Octavius about and asking Rob, how you feel about Octavius supposed to be a boy and having your back and da-da-da-da. But then a lot of people who believe Tracie was one of the reasons why you got arrested and in jail. And he got her as not as just in the chat, but also holding a moderator stick. And everybody who comes at her and try to talk shit about her, he defended her and everything. And she was like, how do you feel about that? And then she said, on top of that, don't you know that's probably why a lot of people wasn't donating to your fund for you to, have money on your books and stuff? And Octavius was like, nah, they didn't donate because they just didn't want to donate. They just didn't want to donate. And VS said, if that was me, I wouldn't be up there donating either. Because she had to do with him arrested no matter who called, no matter, the guy who put the video footage, Kool-Aid, no matter the worker there or nothing, she was involved. And she said you shouldn't have even had her in the chat, and you definitely shouldn't be up there defending her. Like, who is your loyalty to? And so then Octavius got mad and he was like,
right.
And he said, I gave, I'm one of the ones who gave. And VS said, well, hold on, let me give you $100 right now, bro. Let me give you $100 right now. And then Octavius said, no, you can at least match me. I gave 2. So then VS was like, oh, you gave 2? Well, let me give you exactly what your homeboy gave you. But yeah, Octavius was pissed off, but I understand where VS was coming from. Like, you've been knowing Octavius way longer. You ain't known Tracie that long. But it's a lot of clout chasing going on here from the black sector.
Well, what she was
but like I said, I was just joking. I was just making a joke, y'all. I was just kidding about that because, I don't even know that woman like that.
But I just wanted to, since you brought it up.
Yeah, I was just, bringing it up. But
let me just say this about that. What she was
really
saying.
I mean, it was very generous.
Right. It's more about the reason why she did it and what she was trying to say. Go ahead, Sass.
Yeah, what she was really doing was, in her exact words, well, now we're on the same playing field, meaning you're not no different than a stranger that he doesn't even know. Your money ain't long like that. You ain't got it. I got it to give, and we about to switch some stuff up. It was a gigantic power move and a real boss play. just
Yeah.
to like just straight up give him that money and to, basically shit in his homeboy's face. But do we think that these are, I mean, is 500K and threatening a government official, isn't that federal?
Well, my bro said, yeah, he's at
Okay.
work right now, but
Okay.
he'll chime in when he can.
I would assume that, I didn't hear him say that, but that was my very first thought. Number one, the amount of bail, anything over 100,000, you starting to get into some real tricky, you know what I mean? That's real tricky right there. And then secondly, anything that has government official in it in your
Serious
charge,
stuff.
that's straight up Fed time. Like that's like this is I'm shocked. Like, and the other thing is, do we know? Because I missed probably 5 hours of that live. I understand he was threatening police and threatening kids
He
and all
was
that.
threatening kids. He was threatening beefing his niece, threatening Tracie,
Right,
threatening
right,
a whole bunch of people.
right. So my question is, do we know? I have a two-part question. Number one, was he on an ankle monitor already? That's number one. And then number two, how the cops called him by name and he was walking to the store.
Yep.
So do we know anything
His
about?
whole name.
Right. How is he on an ankle monitor? Does anybody know that?
I'm not sure. I'm really not
So
sure.
he was on one last night, as far because he showed it.
So how
He
he
was
on the
like,
ankle monitor and he at a hotel? Oh,
Because
that's right, because he said he got 24 hours before the probation kicks
well,
in.
no. You can be in a hotel. Some of this stuff is from TV. Listen, if as you can be homeless and on an ankle monitor. If they let you out on an ankle monitor, you just give an address or you give an about location. They can't deny you,
So
because
he
you're
can literally
homeless.
say, I live in a hotel. Like, this motherfucker ain't even got a job. So he can literally say, I live in a hotel.
Right. Well, I mean, yeah, he can because that's a location, right? So
yeah.
that answers the question of how they knew where he was. Okay, I thank you, brother. I was like, how did they pull up on him at the gas station? That
But
was
they
weird.
saying this is what some people are saying though. The same way they found out the hotels by looking at the walls and looking at other stuff. They said people was calling around trying to find out the hotel that he was in. That's what they were saying, but I'm not sure.
But the point is that if they had found out what the hotel was, then the police officers would have knocked on the door. They're like literally pinpointing his location
But
because
he was outside too.
he
He
was
was outside
walking
when he got
right.
arrested.
He was
Yeah.
walking to the store, so they're literally pinpointing his location. So that's what I wanted to know. Like I can't. This is when I tap out because all these conspiracies. I only want to know what's factual. So the fact that your brother just said he showed the ankle monitor means that the police are able to, it's a GPS, they're able to pinpoint your location, and that's how they found him at the store. Now, the next question is, I know we don't know this, but the next question is, were the authorities watching his page just on on GP?
Somebody did say that in the chat too, Sassy. They said, dude, do you know the authorities is watching our pages? Now, that could be just a theory, but I honestly have always believed, Sassy, that they be watching us. Now, him specifically because of this situation, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not that ominous, the man is watching you. I get that, but this is way more pointed than that, right? So this is like they almost let him out to catch him up kind of thing. Because one night, well, you did threaten to ill a police officer of the state, so that's pretty big. But it seems like if they were just willy-nilly watching, like they almost would have like waited it out, like it was like they came up on him like he was an imminent threat.
Well, he was talking about he's going to off people all night long, and then he even said, I've done it already. Did y'all hear that? Chat, keep me honest. Chat, keep me honest. But I could have sworn I heard him say he's done it already, or I've done it before.
Yeah, he said that before. I didn't hear him say that last night.
Yeah,
But
he said it last night. Yep.
He said that before, that he has bodies. You know what I mean?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I don't know who's gonna be live next. I gotta get some work done, but I'm gonna try to watch that his live. Girl, I heard Tracie's response live. That shit was,
yes, I was going back and forth between Tracie.
That shit was like, oh my gosh.
What do you think about her crying and stuff?
Do what?
You think she's still in love with this man? Because she was
Yes.
crying and everything.
Yeah, she's very much so. Very much so.
Wow.
Very much so. Hey, Choreo lover. Very much so. So it's very, very sad. I mean, she was wailing. She wasn't crying. She was wailing, you know?
Yeah.
So it was really, really sad to see that. And I'm pretty sure some people were you know, triggered by that. So okay, I feel like I need to watch the live because so much, even though it might be
It's a
stuff
lot,
that
Sassy. And you might
yeah,
want to feed through it, Sassy, but I'm telling you, that's one of those lives where you got all day at work and you just listen to it.
but that's what I'm saying. I don't feel like I have all day because yeah, people are live now and I want to go, you know what I'm saying? It's like that's why I was like, dang, I don't even have time to catch up.
But you know what, Sassy? And I know how people do feel like, okay, like there's some cliques on here we all know, right? And they don't like to overlap each other. And I was gonna do that too, but then I told my squad, I said, fuck that shit. It's like 6, 7, 8 people going live this morning. I don't want to wait till everybody's done live. I mean, I get why people.
You can't do it today. You can't predict it.
Do it.
You couldn't predict it yesterday. You see all that stuff that was going. You can't predict when to go live. I'm not a predictor of going live. That's why I go live at the same time if I'm going live on Sunday. That's just my time. You know, I learned that early on, but definitely today you cannot predict when to go live. Like it is what it is.
Basically, me and you were just talking about coming live again, and I was like, oh my god, I set that shit up so quick. And then VS, I did not expect her to jump on Dovies. Did you hear what she was saying about pizza?
No. What did she say? Lord have mercy.
Oh my god. Okay. Dovey is giving all the tea on Pizza, Brianna, and all them, and telling VS how, because you saw what happened last night, right? With VS
yes.
and Pizza. Okay, yes. So she was telling her this morning about them being a clique and how Pizza scamming and how she had got all that money when she said her bank messed up her account and then she went to the hotel, and how she was getting all that money when the hurricanes was down there, and you know Pizza wasn't even affected allegedly. But yeah, she's giving VS all the shits. But it looks like VS is going around to everybody to get to know everybody, all the newer beef people. And she even invited some of the black sector over to her shit too. She's like, I'm building a new team.
I call that. I told somebody that's exactly what she was doing as well. She should. She's the best at building teams. I know you
got to go to work. Finish your comment, and then I got to ask you a quick question before you go.
No, I'm good. Go ahead.
Okay, so what do you think about Brianna and Pizza's relationship and what VS was trying to say last night? Do you agree with VS saying that's your homegirl and stuff, but we got history? Why is she coming at me? Even if people keep saying you scared of VS, because Pizza was aggressive with her out the gate when she jumped on her panel, and before she even got out of jail, Pizza was like, I ain't nobody scared of it, woo. But Brianna's like, I can't tell her what to do. She got her own mouth. How would you feel if you was in that situation and you were VS? Do you understand? Do you agree? You don't disagree, or what?
So I'm a mod at Pettyville. But if I talked to Brianna behind the scenes, if we were friends, I would have told her to be transparent about it, because Pizarro is a fucking brat. And she's a bully at times, or she at least tries to. I'm a bully slayer, so she can't bully a fuck thing out of me.
Yeah, she does try to be a bully. Either that,
yeah, she comes in. Yeah. Yes. Are you letting somebody up?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Choreo lover.
Hi,
babe. Okay, go ahead, Sass.
So she tries to bully. She comes in the chats. Everybody's not with that fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that coming into my chat. That's like coming into my house and talking shit. Like that's when I ran out of patience. I'm slow to anger. I ran out of patience and I just cussed her ass out and was like, you know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm not about that. So everybody is not about that, all that bratish behavior, that kidding around. It's real low hanging fruit. So number one, if I was Bree's friend, I would have said, Bree, just be transparent and just say what I just said. Like, she's a whole fucking troll out here. She doing a whole bunch in your chat, and that's between you and her. But I do think that it irritated VS that, like she said, Brianna it was kind of like, you don't know what's going on. So
yeah, like everybody sees it, but Bree was like, well,
that's her friend. That's her friend. That's her friend. And she's a younger lady, and she didn't know, in my opinion, she didn't know how to juxtaposition between the two. Now, as far as the VS, so yes, I would have felt just like VS. I wouldn't have played that. Like, that's you, my friend, but that's your friend. Tell this bitch to stand the fuck down. And that's what the fuck I mean. But, you know, I think it's too late.
I do too. I think it's too late, and I think it's totally going to affect the friendship that they had because you know they already wasn't on good terms when VS left, and then she comes back. So VS is under the assumption that she's been telling shit to Pizza. Well, that's basically what she's trying to figure out.
Well, when I say it's too late, I don't know about Bree and VS's relationship. That relationship has stood the test of time. I'm not talking about their relationship. I'm talking about I think it's too late for Pizarro to get VS up off of her ass. I just think she's going to be.
Oh, I agree. I was saying this to myself last night. I said it's on now.
Mm-hmm. And that's just on period. What's up, Corey, your lover? I gotta go, boo.
Well, thank you so much, Sassy, for jumping on. I appreciate your commentary all the time. And she gave me some big words to use. What was the first one you said again?
Discombobulated, darling. We are discombobulated, darling. Yes,
we are. Tell us the word today, Sassy.
We are discombobulated, ladies and gentlemen, honey. We don't know which way to go. We don't know what is up, down, right, side to side, honey. We are just all baby. Anyway, bye, y'all. I'll see y'all in these streets.
Bye, Sassy.
Oh my God. What's up, Corio? What you got to say, huh?
Nothing. I was watching, I fell asleep to Rob Rack. I fell asleep around 1 a.m. And so y'all saying, well, good morning, chat. Good morning, Sislo, and good morning, sir. I don't remember your name. But so you're saying this ninja got rearrested?
Child. Hold on. I'm pulling up the video now so I can pull up his expression of his face. But yeah, bro, says no filler in while I'm looking up this video.
Oh my God. I hate Tracie cried though. I really hate that she got hurt. I don't like that part, but
hold on. Okay, I'm right at the point, y'all. But I think bro and sis is on is on mute. But yeah, basically what happened was, of course, he was up all night, slanging his balls around like he big and bad and all that bullshit. And then he was threatening people, threatening beef in 313. He was threatening to come after his niece. I mean, there's all kind of stuff. He gonna kill everybody, and he's already done it before, and it was just a whole bunch of threats.
And he was saying a lot of bad stuff about doing stuff to children. I think that's when I kind of checked out. Yeah.
Yes, that's when a lot of people kind of checked out. And then he wanted to walk to the store to get some cigarettes, I believe. And when he was walking to the store, he was like, all of a sudden, he was like, hold on. Somebody behind me. They behind me. And we like, huh? What's going on? Somebody behind you. Girl, we saw the flashing lights.
You lying.
I am not lying. We saw the flashing lights. And next thing you know, he was like, what I do? And then a lot of people got upset with Vic Damone. And y'all let me know in the chat if y'all believe Vic Damone did the right thing. Because Vic Damone, while the cops was coming up on Rob Rack, he said, tell him, bro. Tell him you live, bro. Tell him you live on YouTube, bro. Tell him you live, bro. And he just kept screaming that real loud. And so Rob was like, I'm live. And then there were people in the chat who was saying, why would you be telling him to say that? Now we can't hear what the police is doing, what they said, if they're doing anything to him that they shouldn't be, because the cops hung his phone up.
The cops did what?
They hung his phone up. Or either they hung it up or they made him hang it up. So he was still live. And Vic Damone and Octavius was still on his live for like another hour or two.
Vic Damone is a butter tooth Dusty. I can't. I can't. I don't even. No, that doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me at all that he would mess up the soup sandwich. You know what I mean? It doesn't surprise me at all. I can't. Mm-mm. And when people are on his head about it, he's gonna laugh and try to backpedal and pop. That's a shame because if they, you do need live footage, especially if they ran up on him on the street. You want to hear what's going on. That's too bad. But they kept telling him in the chat, to quiet down, shut his door. I think when I was watching, somebody had came to him and asked him politely to be quiet. He was trying to sleep. And oh well, roll that beautiful bean
Well,
footage.
let's roll that beautiful bean footage, child. And I want to make sure that I got my little thing up here.
Yeah, well, you really don't need to worry about being blocked. I mean,
I'm
struck,
just
because
saying. I'm
yeah.
just saying, sure. Last time they said Tracie tried to keep his phone so she can delete all his videos and flag people for using the content. I don't know if that was true.
I
So I'm gonna
don't
say
believe that.
allegedly.
He took his
Allegedly.
phone with him.
Right. But
Remember?
see, that was when the shit first came out. That was when the shit first. But let me
Oh,
play this
okay.
video and everybody hit mute so we can hear real good.
Let me find it because I'm not
Okay.
used to. Okay, there you go.
All right, here we go.
No volume.
Oh shit. The police is on me right now. Holy shit. What? Right. Yo. What the fuck? Yo. Drop down your knees. Somebody said, Mr. Rackley, drop down on your knees. Wow. Holy shit. Nigga, hey, tell them police you live, bro. Nigga. Tell them you live streaming, bro. Tell them you live on YouTube, bro. I'm live. Tell them cops, it's 1,000 people watching, bro. What the fuck? Tell them it's 1,000 people watching, bro. They yo. They mentioned Brianna, that's what happened. Yo, what the fuck?
Oh my God.
Did you see the expression on his face?
He always looks shocked when they come and get him.
He was like, his face though, like he just shit a brick.
That's how he
Like
looked
for
the
real,
last
his face looked
time.
like he just shit his brick.
That's how he looked the last time. Shock and awe. And you've been doing the most.
Doing
Well,
the
I
most.
hate. And
You
then
know what I don't understand, Torio? This motherfucker know that people got it for his ass. They got it for
right.
him and they got it for Tracie. And even though they not together in the same spot, they still don't got it for him. So he was up there talking all this shit. I mean, talking about Brianna. I mean, they was like
What Brianna got? What
because
Brianna got?
people kept saying in the chat, why is you talking about Brianna? Brianna, why y'all bringing up Brianna? She ain't got nothing to do with it. But what had happened
Right.
was Brianna, when that shit was going on with Tracie and them in the hotel, she was one of the ones who kept saying he's gonna hurt her. He's gonna hurt her. He's gonna hurt her. And so that's what Vic and them all was saying. Like Brianna, this is Brianna's fault too, because we know
God.
Grish be doxing. She's like part of their little thing, Grish be doxing. And a lot of people think Grish be doxing for them. So now I'm not saying this is true, but they were saying that, because Brianna kept thinking or saying that he's gonna hurt Tracie, that's what kind of helped Grish decide or other people decide to call the cops and get the cops involved when he was with Tracie. So yeah, they were throwing her name all around.
I don't believe that that's true.
I don't either.
Gracious, yeah, Gracious said she works for a private.
Hmm.
I don't know if it's a nonprofit or they just got together on their own, but she said that numerous times. That's what
Hmm.
they do. But
Yeah, it's
she
like a watch.
doesn't.
It's a watch organization or something.
Right. And she said many times that Brie and Pizarro are her girls and, people shouldn't mess with them. But I don't think that that had anything to do with this situation. You know,
Child. Well,
I
they ain't
really
too
don't.
happy with Bree. They ain't too happy with a lot of people. But the funny
Here's
thing
the
is, y'all ain't too happy, but y'all happy with him.
Here's the thing I don't ever understand. They watch him, they dog him out in the chats, but then when he gets arrested, it's never his fault. It's Tracie's fault, it's Brianna's fault. But y'all sat here and watched him do what he did. You heard a couple people tell him, excuse me, could you please hold it down? You
He
have
was
your whole
super loud. He was
you have
super loud.
yeah,
Hmm.
you have your whole door open. At least he did when I checked out. He had opened his door, so not only you were just probably disrupting a group of people instead of maybe the people that were just on either side of you. So they watch him do all this mess and then they want to blame other people.
Hmm.
That's the part I don't understand. But I'm not sure why they called them this. Did someone are they saying someone from YouTube called again, or are they saying the neighbors called?
I don't know because Sassy was like, maybe they were watching him. Maybe they let him out to set him up again. I'm like, I don't know. That's a good conspiracy theory, but I don't know if somebody else called because you saw how easily they were able to track down the Airbnb, how easily they were to track down the Red Roof Inn, and they could have tracked down this hotel as well. I mean,
Well,
I don't know. Oh, and then keep
you
in mind, did you see Beef in 313 this morning?
no, no, I
Beefing had a
haven't.
package. He had like a package, an envelope, a manila envelope, and he was waving it around saying, "Yeah, we about to find out what you're supposed to be doing on your probation, what you're not supposed to be doing on probation, and woo 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 woo." And because he had threatened his niece, and his wife was in the background saying he don't know who the fuck he fucking with. Like he was really
Oh,
threatening to off Beef in 13 because of the fact he's upset because he was harassing his family. That's what he's saying. And that's what a lot of people is putting in his head too. Like even Jay Wilson, you heard Jay Wilson say you would harass his sister so bad. Now she's scared. Now she don't want to talk. Now she don't want to, because Tracie was supposed to be, contacting her to see where to mail his belongings to, and she didn't want to talk to Tracie. And so I don't know if that was the main reason why he was threatening beefing, but I wouldn't have even got involved with that shit. Everybody was trying to get involved with him, doing interviews and all that kind of shit. I had no
well,
desire to try to reach out to him.
no,
I'm
no,
just gonna
not at
watch.
all. Not at all. This was definitely a voyeur situation. I did
Yes.
drop down in the chat a couple times and I threw some laughing emojis because it was just so ridiculous. And then when he said that Tracy stole money out of his account, I put
Yep,
in
I
there
heard that
Tracy
too.
did. Yeah, I put in the chat Tracy didn't steal, and I spelled it Shite. You ain't got nothing. What could and how would she know your card number? Your PIN number, but say she did. You ain't got no money. You ain't got no money, mate.
I don't know if he had money or not because they was raising money for him, but Rob kept saying that he only had like $72 left, but he
Right.
kept saying the amount. Remember, it was higher than that, and then he said I only got seven. I said, hold up, now I know I'm half asleep in the middle of the night, but I could have sworn you said you had like way more than that a couple hours back, but I could be wrong.
He was
I could be
saying a
wrong.
lot of stuff. He was saying he had 100 grand or his jewelry was worth 100 grand and just all this weird stuff. And Tracy said that jewelry was fake. He didn't have a high paying job. He was probably making decent money, but decent
Yeah,
money
he
in
said he had a good
California,
job.
yeah, decent money in California though is no money.
Right.
You got to pay to live. But anyway, I do think that they found him because I don't know if you were in there earlier in the chat. His phone rang, the hotel phone rang, and he answered it. And he was like, who's calling me?
Yeah, they said
Who?
they were calling and knocking on the door.
Yeah. And so people were like in the chat, they found you. They found you. Hang up the phone
They
because,
probably called every hotel. That's what they were doing before. They
well,
probably called
Tracy, I did.
because if it was the cops, he has that bracelet thing, so they would have been able to find him easily.
Well,
He
I
has
know
an ankle
he's
bracelet.
because he said, no, don't transfer him. Don't transfer him. Just tell him, I don't want to talk. I'm busy right now, or something to that
Uh-huh.
effect. And he hung up the phone. But I do know I switched over to Tracie for a little bit, and she was like, they're going to find him because he said that he had just left his people's house and he was walking down the street to his hotel. She was like, so they're
Mm-hmm.
going to be able to find him. And I thought,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, if that's what he said, he doxed himself, kinda.
But I was
But
surprised that Tracie stayed on all night. Tracie cannot have a job, and no shade to Tracie, but some of these people be on here for hours and hours and hours, and I didn't even realize Tracie was on there all night
oh,
till I got up this morning because I woke up like 3 times throughout the night and he was still on. Then I saw Tracie was over there talking shit and calling him liars and saying quit lying on her and all this
I
and
did see that. Yeah.
oh my god! And then when she was crying.
I hate that she was crying. I really do. Um, she's been
And I'm
hurt so
like, she
much
still
during all
likes this
this.
dude, and he's still talking shit about you till he got locked up. He was
She's
literally talking shit about her all night.
sh- mm, mm. Well,
Crazy.
wow. So I was in Cookie's chat a little while ago, and I
What
saw
she
your
say?
notification, and she was just basic. Well, you know how Cookie feels about Dusty
Mm-hmm.
men, but she was just saying how somebody, no, someone dropped down in her chat and said, his bill is 500K this time. I was kind of like, who is he? You know what I'm saying? But they deleted him out, and Cookie was cussing him out and saying, don't, she feels a certain type of way when men drop down in her chat because she feels they should always be respectful. And because, hers is more about women, her subscribers are women, so she doesn't really respect men dropping out in her chat, just talking reckless. And so she cussed him out, fussed him out, really. And she went on with her commentary. So I didn't quite know who for certain. I kind of had a feeling. And then you know how when someone goes live, that little banner drops down on your phone, and you said Rob rearrested, and I was like, let me get over here and see. And that's when
Yes,
I
girl.
dropped down in your chat. Was he out 24 hours?
Not even.
Wasn't it? Oh my God.
Not
Wow.
even. When he got out, everybody said, Rob's out, Rob's out. And next thing we know, he had scheduled a live.
Wow.
And that was, of course, last night. And matter of fact, his live, he was supposed to go live earlier, but I think he didn't go live at that time because VS was live. And VS was jumping on different panels. So I think
So,
he was maybe watching VS because that's why he kept pushing his live back.
so, what lives did VS jump on besides Dovey's?
VS was live last night. Well, that was this morning. Oh, I was talking about last night.
Oh, she went live on Bayless's channel again.
Yes, she was live over there, and it was pretty interesting. It was pretty interesting.
Who's she?
I'm sure you saw that. You saw that when her and Pisa kind of had words.
No, I missed all of that. I was watching
Yeah, VS
Rob.
and Pisa kind of had words because, well, I don't want to say they argued, but VS just doesn't understand why Pisa has been aggressive to her. She said because
Yeah.
before she got out, Pizza has said things, but other people was too. Like, ain't nobody scared of VS. She ain't the only one that was saying stuff like that. But
Yeah.
she was saying something like, ain't nobody scared of VS. I can't wait she get out. I can't wait so I can argue with her and da 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 da. So remember when Pizza jumped on VS live the first time with Bayless?
Yes.
And she got up there. Yeah, I was talking about you. Yeah, I was talking shit. I was
She
talking shit
did.
about you.
She did.
So
Mm-hmm.
hearing from other people that Pizza was saying certain things before she got out, and then Pizza jumping on live confirming it, and then VS still has been hearing stuff from other people saying what Pizza is saying about her, and things like that. So that's when she was telling Brianna, could you please check your friend and tell her quit talking shit about me because I ain't got it for her. I ain't beefing with her. I don't even know her.
Right.
Why is she talking shit about me? So Brianna kept saying, well, as far as I know, Pizza says she ain't got no issues with you. And VS was like, so you gonna act like you blind? You gonna act like you don't see? And everybody else sees what's going on?
Right.
Brianna kept saying, but from what I know, Pizza keeps saying, and so then Pizza was in the chat. And Brianna said, just call her up here. Just drop the link for her. So Pizza jumped on the chat. And then Pizza, you could tell she had an attitude. She was like, yes.
Wow.
And VS was just like, I'm just trying to figure out. I know you're trolling all, but is you trolling me or are you trolling Brianna? Because it sounds more to me like you trolling your bestie because you trying to get under my skin. And me and Brianna have some type of relationship going back years, but you keep saying these things about me. Then Brianna acting like she don't know what's going on.
Oh.
So it was really interesting because Pizza kept saying, I ain't got no problem with you, and VS like, well, I ain't got no problem with you. And then she said, I don't know you. I keep telling you I don't know you, so I don't know why you keep talking shit. She said, but I can get to know you. I can definitely get to know you. And then Pizza was like, well, it is what it is. And basically get to know me then. And basically that was VS, letting it be known. Like Sassy said when she got up here, she said she think it's too late. And I said, too late for what? Too late for Brianna and VS to become friends again because of her? And she said, nope, I think it's too late for Pizza to try to get out of VS's wrath.
Now here's the play.
And I'm like, well,
here's what first thing that popped in my mind, and I'm probably wrong, but if she moves Pizza to the side, all Pizza's people will go back to Brianna, and then she can. I don't know. They say.
Do you really think they'll go back to Brianna or back to VS? Because
here's what I was getting ready. Here's what I was getting ready to say.
Let me say this real quick. Pizza got a lot of people who were not followers of VS, but everybody knows VS people went to Brianna, and a lot of them went to Pizza. But now Pizza has a combination of people from VS and from the B sector and the black sector. But go ahead.
Right. But what I was going to say is if she does something, if she whatever she's planning on doing, if Pizza, loses whatever her channel or whatever, all those people will go to Brianna, right? That whole chat. And then I guess the word is that Brianna used to open whenever Brianna came live, it was for VS, and VS would take over her lives. So what could happen is all Pizza's people will go back to Brianna, and then it'll be the old thing where VS handles 50-50 with Brianna, her chat. So then in essence, they would come VS's people.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? That could be what happens.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was getting at.
Yeah. I would, well, why do you think that Pizarro what was she doing in the, see, I haven't been really watching too much. I backed
why do
off
I
a
think
little bit.
Pizarro is, or why do I think VS feels like Pizarro is trying to press her?
Yes.
Because she's a troll. And like Sassy said, she's a bully.
Does she think she's going to bully VS?
I don't know. And VS kept telling her, what are you trying to prove? You don't have to keep telling people you're afraid of me. I'm not trying to do nothing to you. I never said I was gonna do nothing to you. So why do you keep feeling like you got to tell people all over and over that you're not afraid of me?
Because you
But
are.
then Bree said, well, VS, what do you want her not to respond? She said, if people keep telling her she's afraid of VS, do you want her not to respond?
That's a point.
And Bree
That's a
said
good
it's
point.
trolls that are trolling her. And so this what VS was like, oh, okay, you ain't got to say no more. You ain't got to say shit else because that right there, you trying to tell me that a troll feels like she got to defend herself to another troll. And I thought that was pretty funny. I was like, see, that's the VS I know. That's the VS I know. Like,
Yeah.
why is she breaking her neck to prove to trolls that she's not afraid of me? If she's a whole troll, what does she have to, you know what I mean? Like, oh, and then another thing, VS, I don't know if you heard, but VS was like, fuck that shit. Ain't no way I'd be friends with a troll because, you know, a lot of people has always came to Brianna over Pizza because they can't get to her. They don't know her. They don't know what she looked like. So a lot of times in the past, people have came at Brianna.
That's
and
true.
VS was
That
like,
is
fuck
true.
that. They coming at me. They stalking me down to the chicken, the shrimp, the seafood place, and they stalking me down in my apartments, and they sending me roses in the mail, and they doing all this and all that, and don't nobody know what the fuck you look like, or where you live, or what your name is. And she be like, shit, let me have any type of information about that damn troll, and you were my friend. I be like, fuck that bitch. I'm getting stalked, you getting stalked.
Oh my God.
I mean,
Well,
that was a good show yesterday. I'm telling you. Last night I
is
was
it?
like, oh shit.
And Bayless usually did she private it?
I don't know. I don't know. Is she private or not?
So who's besides Dovey? Who else's panel did she
That
jump
was no,
on?
that was VS's live. The one from last night.
Yeah. Oh, Dovey jumped on her panel.
No.
Bayless was
Last night VS was live, and
right.
Bayless jumped on her panel. So the first
Oh,
times Bayless was live and VS was on her panel. But last night
right.
VS went live and it was called Who Are the B Sector Legends, the
I
OGs, the
saw
new
that.
yeah, that's the one
Okay.
where
I didn't know.
Bree and Pisa was on last night. Yep.
See, because whenever she came up on my thing that she had a video, it was always pre-recorded. So I thought that's what it was going to be more of. I did not know it was going to be a
Yep,
live
she was
because
live, child, and everybody
screw.
was waiting. Everybody was waiting for her to go live. And then when Rob Rack came live, I don't want to say he drained her numbers, but when he went live, he automatically had like almost 2,000 in his chat, and VS had like 13 or 1,200, and her shit started going down. But regardless of it going down, she still stayed up there, and she still kept going live, and you know, she went live till it got down to like maybe a few hundred people in the chat because everybody was over in Rob Rack's chat.
Yeah. Well, see, Rob Rack is gone now. So if she goes live, those numbers
She's
won't
live
go
right
down
now.
again.
We
Oh,
literally about to wrap this shit up and go
oh
over
yeah.
to
Well,
VS live.
yeah. Well, I'm going to go on over there because I don't want to miss anything again. But Dovey had a live and she did go on Dovey's
Oh, no,
panel,
let me
right?
say this real quick. Her live was titled something else, but then she changed it to somebody else. She said, somebody in the black sector that lied on me that quick because they are blaming her and Brianna for why he got arrested this time.
Oh, VS.
Some of the people in the chat, they was blaming VS. Oh, they said Brianna's name, and this is why he getting arrested again. And
Why
child,
isn't it ever that ninja's fault? Who else
I
can?
don't know,
I guess
child.
they're gonna blame me and you next. The hood table. I think.
They
I
better not
mean,
blame me for shit, girl. I'll be
he
like,
was sitting
I
up
ain't
They
had
there
can
nothing to
try
do with
that
talking
bullshit if they
so.
want.
it.
My sister and
They
them is
was
nice.
talking
I'm not
so
the nice.
reckless. Why wouldn't they
I
think
ain't
that
the nice.
it was his fault this time?
He is reckless with his own self, and that's why people keep saying
Yes.
that this is what Tracie fell in love with. Because that shit that he
Yeah.
was doing, that shock value shit, that ain't shock value. That's really Rob.
Yes.
This is
Ignorant.
really Rob. This is no shock value. This is his natural personality and behavior.
ain't killing
Yes,
nothing and letting
and I
nothing
hate
die.
that, it's never hit that. I don't know what they see in him from what
I
I
don't
got, what I see. I don't know why they rally behind him and it's everyone's fault. I guess they couldn't blame Tracie this time because she was on live. So they had to
mm,
find someone else to blame. They don't want to blame him. It's
mm,
just dumb. It's just dumb. They can never talk about the beef sector, upholding somebody again because they were all in there on his side. Even the women, there were a lot of women that were dogging him out, but there were
mm.
also a lot that were like, it's Tracie's fault, and it's not her fault.
Yeah, a
You
lot of people
know,
keep saying it's Tracie's fault, and I say that, and I've always said that I believe it was both. I'm not saying it was Tracie's fault that he went to jail, but I'm saying I have always stood on if Tracie would have left that stupid ass fool up in that hotel by himself, he probably would have eventually went back home, and he would have never been arrested. But she
well,
was standing there putting up with all his fuck shit, all the junkie stuff, getting slutted out on, I don't care, getting slutted out on the internet. And then once she just finally had enough, then all of a sudden she knew the police was coming too. She knew the police was coming. She didn't say,
they were
hurry up and
they were
leave, get rid of the gun. She knew the police was coming. She
well
didn't
they
say
were
nothing to
saying it.
them.
People in the chat were saying we called the police. The police are
Yeah,
on
she
their
knew the
way.
police was coming. She knew
So
the
yeah,
police was coming.
but it's not like she called them. So I don't
No,
know.
it's not like she called them, but the fact that this man, you supposed to be in love with him, this is your man. Y'all been fucking all and sucking all week. He been licking all upside your face and down your back and your crack. And then people are
Mm-mm.
coming, have sent the police, and you're just laying in the bed, watching them say the shit in the chat. But now you crying because he went back to jail. So that's why I'm like, the first time you knew they was coming, why didn't you tell him then? Leave, run. And now you wailing on live because he went to jail again. Like the first time is that's what you get. That's what you get. That's what she was saying.
Wow.
And now she crying and wailing like she did, like her damn best friend or her dog or mama done died or something.
With booze that's not coming out of her nose.
Man, she ain't showing her face, so we don't know.
Well, thank you for
You
the
know
update.
You're welcome, love. I try to do my best when I give commentary and do
You
updates.
do
That's
your
why I be like,
best.
chat, keep me honest. Chat, keep me honest. For some things I don't get right.
I love your chat. I love your lives. I
Oh,
try to
thank
be
you.
here almost every single time.
I
But
appreciate that. And thank you for
my
everybody
God.
who's been congratulating us on reaching 5K. Thank you so much. I do
Yeah,
appreciate it. I appreciate
congratulations.
everybody.
You did a
Everybody
good
who helped us get here. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry
you
now. I'm about to do a Tracie on y'all.
you
No,
do a
quick.
good replay. You do very well on the replay.
Thank you. Thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate you guys.
Yeah,
But
well,
y'all,
I'm
we
gonna
got to wrap this up and jump on
yeah.
VS Live because
Thank
her
you.
live, I know it's gonna be lit. It's already like 1,000 people over there.
Okay. Thank you so much for having me.
You are so welcome, and I'll see you
I
around in
never
the
know
chat.
how to get that. Okay.
All right. Okay, anything y'all want to say before we go on VS chat? Oh, it's on the background. What is that? Oh. Hello? Oh, that's Cislo. Hold on. Cislo, could you mute Cislo? Hello? Ooh, that was awful. I don't know what Cislo doing over there. But do y'all got anything y'all need to add before we jump off? I know Cislo probably ain't gonna be over there because she don't really be feeling VS.
Oh shit! I'll go and check them out. I'm about to put my phone on the charger. I'm just up here trying to just up here pushing out these LED lights and these stupid mirrors and all this whole extra stuff before we be packed out this weekend.
You lucky you ain't up here, bro. Because I swear to God, I'll be putting you to work. I'll pay you though. But I need track lights in my kitchen. I need all kind of stuff.
It's all good. But yeah, that's all I'm doing. I'm gonna tune in too. Like I said, that's it. It's deep. It's funny and deep when my wife logs on to her phone and listening. She listening to Tracie, and I'm listening to Rob. I said, this is too much. I cut my Netflix off.
Well,
I cut my
hope
Netflix
y'all be
on to go to
around.
sleep.
I hope y'all be around later this evening because it's gonna be a whole bunch of shit popping off today.
Oh yeah, I'll be around. Like I said, I got to work about 10 after 7 in the morning. I try to come in early so I can get done by 10.
Ooh, Sislo, what's wrong with your phone, child?
Yeah.
It sounds like a robot over there getting chewed up, like metal grinding.
Right. Yeah, I'm just up here just trying to fix this light though.
Okay, bro. Okay, so Sislo,
no,
connection, but I will holler at you later. And bro, don't work too hard. And was you gonna say something?
Right. I was gonna say what channel you going to now?
I'm going to VS. Did you subscribe to her channel?
Not yet. I have to go and look. You know, I'm trying not to.
I'll send you the link. I'll send you the link in our group chat.
Yeah, but I try not to be too bombarded because you know everybody be coming on and you got this live in the hood table, then Willie D's and everybody else is D's. And everybody up here on a 12-hour all nighter with Rob Get Back, Rob Rack, and all that other stuff.
Sislo, I gotta mute you, honey. Your sound, Sislo. Can you mute? Sislo? I'm gonna have to kick her off because she can't even hear me.
Sound like she in a bad area.
I couldn't do it.
It's all good, but yeah, that's all I'm doing.
So I have to kick her off because she couldn't hear me.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing is
Okay.
Oh no, you good, man. I just got to hold on, sir. No, I just got the circuit breaker off over here because I'm trying to take care of this LED. But if y'all need me to cut it on, then I can cut this back on. I'll look at my coworker. Oh, okay. I think they just went downstairs for a minute, I think. Hello? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, just send me the link, sir.
Yeah, just put it in the chat. So I'm gonna meet y'all over there. So those of y'all who wanna join us over in VS chat, come on over there and slide on through, y'all. I think she got like 11 or 1,200 people in the chat over there right now.
Bring your ass, Cletus. Bring your ass, Cletus. Come on, Cletus.
All right, you guys. Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in to our Good Morning the Hood Table Ministries segment of the recap of the B sector. The Hood Table Ministries will be back probably later on this evening. That's going to be one of our new segments. The Hood Table Ministries.
I know that. I know that. Right. Well, that's cool, sis. I'll see you. Just send me the link, and I'll see you in a little bit.
All right, bro. Have a good day. See you later.
All right. Love you on purpose.
Love you on purpose, too. And if y'all want to be a blessing to any of us, my bro, his Cash App is up there. $count Amaru. Mine is $ the Hood Table 402. If you want to be a blessing to anybody who's on the panel this morning, like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And again, in a couple of weeks, we'll be having our celebration for reaching 5K. So I can't remember the exact date that I said, but I think I said March 3rd. But I will schedule it and make sure you guys have the notification so you'll know exactly when we're going live for that celebration. We're going to be giving out Hood Table merchandise, Cash Apps, and also other prizes. So yeah, we're going to have a good old time for our 5K celebration. And it's all thanks to everybody who's been supporting the Hood Table from day one. On that note, you guys, stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember to keep it hood.
Keep it hood. All right, y'all.
All right, love you, bro. Bye-bye.